time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Expressed by the hosts, their guests, callers, and advisors on Eye of the Nation are not necessarily those of the management, ownership, or production unit of ILS, the Verizon Media Group. Eye on the Nation is a production of ILTV Studios and cannot be represented in part or entirety without the express written consent of the Verizon Media Group. Eye on the Nation is the intellectual property of the Verizon Media Group. Copyright 2026. All rights are reserved.
Hello, welcome to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown.
Welcome back, Sandy Brown.
I know. Thank you. Did you miss me?
Do we have stickle tickets?
Did you? I mean, no offense to Chef, but I know Chef ain't no Sandy now. Hi, Chef.
One thing with them, they like to get out of hand
I
early.
just saying, just putting it out there. Chef is Chef. But Chef,
you know,
I probably can't beat him in the kitchen, and he can't beat me at this.
To go spill a gig.
So that's all I'm saying. Aren't you going to spill a gig soon?
Hey, allegedly.
Allegedly.
It is alleged that there might be possibly considered some spilligation.
Oh, that's nice. I'm just saying, it's nice to have someone warm the seat, but remember who the seat belongs to.
Wow. The things I must talk about.
Anyway, so sign wars. Y'all know I'm having a ball with these sign wars, right? And so, the last set of sign wars, I was like, the F&M is absolutely winning. They are. Because now those big billboards that they had on the airport road, they now have on East-West Highway.
Yeah, but can I tell you, the PLP is delivering, in my view, a couple of punches to the chin. So what you have to do is, if you drive down the airport road, right, you have to look closely. But what you will notice is that all of the ones with Michael Pintard's actual face on it,
they putting signs in the front.
F&M billboards.
Oh, I haven't seen the new ones that they put up.
Actually are quotes from his book, Politics, right?
Okay.
And I say, way to go, PLV.
No, I gotta read them. I haven't seen those ones yet. I've only seen the original F&M ones, and then when I was coming here today, driving on the highway, I saw the F&M hat. It's like they had 20 on the highway.
200,000.
And then in the middle of it, there was this lowly BAIC sign talking about the golden yoke.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, like right almost by the roundabout, there was a one with Brave and I think Chester. Something with leadership or something like that.
Right.
I'd rather just take them not. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Why put one? The F&M have the whole. They have.
Can have one. And then, of course, Jomo Campbell was delivered on the golden yoke on the weekend, so we have to have that in the middle.
Yeah, I guess so. Right? And then coming down, I don't know what was happening because at one point, remember I told you the COI lady, Linda Stubbs, had the entire area, but now I don't see any of hers anymore, and now Marvin Dame's face just everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that Marvin Dame's people took Linda's sign.
We just saying.
I just saying.
That somehow when Marvin Dame sign appear.
Remember now, I told
Linda
you.
sign unappear.
I told you that all I saw was Linda. And then today, all I saw was Marvin. So I don't know.
I see was out and about walking this weekend. Of course, I haven't seen him to any of the Family Island rallies yet. I guess he's trying to cover some ground in Mount Moriah. Mikael Barnaby is on every occasion that he gets an opportunity reminding us that he built a swimming pool. He's not letting anyone anywhere.
I see the swimming pool looks like it's open, Yeah,
and I feel like every 10 minutes, the swimming pool pops up in my algorithm.
Okay.
Right? And so I guess Marvin is on the ground trying to see if he could cut into that mileage in the algorithm maybe. But Certainly, Barnaby must be blasting these posts because there's no way I should see a swimming pool this often.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, we do have a special guest for today that I think is coming on right after our first break. And then, of course, we have things that we need to catch up with over the weekend.
And then?
What? And then we have things we're giving out too. You know, I told him he couldn't give out any things if I wasn't here. So now we have all the things that we're going to give away today.
Yeah.
We have a special guest. We have a versus. I think we're doing Centerville today.
Centerville?
We have some announcements.
who's in
We're going to be on the road. We didn't announce that for you guys.
We're going to announce it tomorrow.
But we didn't tell them where. And then we have another special announcement.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to save that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll save the other one. So we have a fun show for you guys today. I missed y'all a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to do Centerville today because who's in Centerville?
Jomo?
Jomo, who is like
Omo.
Omo. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned wherever you are. There's no need to adjust your television set. Today, we're doing Centerville.
What's wrong with you,
I like
mate?
Jomo. What you want me to say?
Obviously, I saw a commercial, the egg yolk thing that Jomo did over the weekend. Like the young people will say.
Jomo
Oh
say,
no, I learned over the weekend it's this.
Jomo say, what you looking for the egg them for?
And the egg is
You ain't got
there.
it. Look, come right here. They on the shelf, eh?
Anyway, we'll
you
talk
want
about that.
carton of these?
We have a guest. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I love politics.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Eye on the Nation. Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Back to normal? Oh, we're
Ta-da!
back to normal.
So if you haven't been hearing us,
All us in
you've
this
been
nice
missing
blue.
a whole lot of good stuff.
a nice
Apparently,
blue
no
room.
one, they haven't been hearing us, so we should
Yeah.
start. I guess we should start
Yeah.
over again
Okay.
for the people who didn't hear us.
Were
So
the
this
people
is
on
our.
radio hearing us?
I don't think anybody heard us. I think we were in here talking to ourselves.
But that's still good.
At least you get a chance to do it again.
Yes, and so introducing our special guest again.
Good afternoon. My name is Julian Believe.
Yeah, welcome to Eye on the Nation.
It is a pleasure to be on Eye on the Nation.
Yeah.
And, like we've been saying, I feel like it cannot go on TikTok, on Facebook, or Instagram without seeing a song that you have done. It's clear that you have some sort of agreement with the government, because I done hear about 5 or 6 different songs.
And what Sandy really wants to know is, how does it feel to make your face?
Yeah.
That's
I'm watching Nobody Money, but
No. This was never about money.
okay.
This was about the government of the Bahamas giving me a platform to share my talent. And I saw an opportunity, and I showed what I had the ability to do. It's been a very difficult 12 months for me as an artist, and in my 25th year, trying to bounce back from all of the challenges we would have faced with the Vibes Got Dug concert, which was very difficult to emotionally bounce back from.
Really?
Yeah, man, because the reality is we're human.
Yeah.
And only so much punching you could take before you get fatigued.
Yeah.
And not to say it in a way where, I mean, too many times us as creatives make it look like we're super strong and we can handle it. But at the end of the day, I got kids.
Yeah.
And so when you see the expression on their face, or your family, and they're affected by it, sometimes it takes a toll. And so it literally took about 12 months to get back. And we're about a year.
Yeah.
Well, a year ago around this time is when all of that challenge
Well,
started
boy,
to
but you
take place.
back and better than before. I gotta tell you it.
God is good. God is good. God is
You
good.
are quite possibly one of the most defining voices in this space. As a matter of fact, as we planned this show, we tried to figure out like what would be the Julian parody, right? Like if it isn't Julian, who is the other voice? And the truth of the matter is, like, you kind of sit in a little vacuum right now. I mean, they don't pay me to say that, but if you'd like to, I'd
Much
be happy.
appreciated.
But you talked about a formula. What is the formula?
For many years, I've been trying to get the corporate community to understand what it takes to really get your music out there as an artist. And sometimes when we're not accustomed to seeing a system work, we prejudge the system.
Sure.
And over the years, I found that that's where the disconnect was with me and the community and the business community. And what I realized is this season was a season for me to showcase that it's bigger than just music. It's a business model that you have to put in place to get your talent heard. And this was to be the catalyst to get the current government to really take the resources and the intellect in my head so we could start to use it for the next generation of creatives. So when you ask if I'm being paid or what they pay me, no, this is my way of showing, hey, give me a chance. And this government of the Bahamas, the Prime Minister and the likes of, gave me an opportunity to showcase my talent, which I've been trying to do for many years.
But let's be honest, you're also still getting paid. It's a part of the process,
I don't think the money that people, everything that you're seeing, this content, is, I'm just circulating the money that I am making. It's not anything to get rich off. It's enough to keep the machine going.
Yeah.
You know, and
to continue creating.
Yes, and with the hopes is that the government of the Bahamas, and I know they will give me an opportunity to do what I've done for me, for many of the younger artists and younger talent coming up. That's where the real win is.
Right, and that's kind of what I meant when I say get paid, because we do have a lot of creatives and we do have artists in this country who are struggling with people wanting to pay them. You know, they talk about people wanting to give them things in exchange, or, you know, maybe a hotel stay, maybe a free phone, but the actual part of being paid for their talent, you see a lot of people still complaining that the money just is not there.
Respectfully, I will say this, and I mean no disrespect. Let's look at Exuma Regatta, and I don't mean to point it out, but a lot of those artists are the same artists who we always see. And then what happens is you have to find a happy medium. A lot of us are not creating new music. A lot of us are not investing on ourselves to get people to appreciate the new sound of the Bahamas. Everyone's going on stage singing the same songs. So If you people aren't willing to pay to hear the same thing they heard last week,
Right.
and so until
But isn't that where music familiarity was a couple of years back? And people said that the difference between a good song and a bad song is airplay. And so it's okay to hear the same song 1,000 times because that's kind of where you build the appetite.
20 years ago, yes, but with social media today, you could literally go viral in 24 hours with a new song, and it speaks to the business model behind a lot of us creatives.
Sure.
And either the lack of business development skills being applied to our music, or just no interest in doing so. For me, I'm on my way out. I'm at a place where, this was a moment to give back to the country, to be like, listen, hey, y'all may not know I'm that guy, but I'm really that guy. You know what I mean? And so we did about 50 songs.
50.
You're
Well, we have
inspiring-
some.
One second. You're inspiring, apparently, a generation, right? So I think one of the things I pointed out to Sani was, it is interesting when you see the young people consuming it, and not just consuming it, but then remaking it.
This is crazy.
And I feel like that was a connect that, of the likes of a Michael Jackson, et cetera, back in the day, maybe. I'm not saying
what's
you're
crazy?
Michael Jackson. I'm saying that, when you see the talent emulated, that's when you know the talent is actually populating correctly.
And as much as I wouldn't take the credit, you know who I really have to give the credit to? A year ago, tomorrow, the Prime Minister of the Bahamas came to me and encouraged me to take a chance on myself. And so a lot of what you're seeing now is actually his vision.
And we got to see some of that vision, because we do have some of the videos and we're kind of running out of time. So I just wanted to be able to show the audience some things before we go. So this is the first one that I heard, the Safe but Brave one, was the first one that I heard. So we're going to play a little snippet for you guys.
When men inside the country down, pray them turn the thing around. The UBP try to take our rights, and the PLP put up the fight. And I know history repeats sometimes. Pain and slow. Who was there in trial? Be safe, we're brave. When men inside the country down, pray them turn the thing around. The UBP try to take our rights, and the PLP put up the fight. And I know history repeats sometimes. Pain and slow.
You saved.
Yeah.
That was the first one that I heard.
That's actually pretty jingy.
It is. Pretty what?
Jingy. You don't like it?
Jingy isn't even a word. If you had said jiggy, then...
No, it's jingy.
Now, jingy is a new word.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you have it.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so we'll come out with
Sanctioned by
jingy,
me
you know.
today.
Now, there was another one that I wasn't sure if we could play or not. And that one is
It's
the one...
appropriate. I promise.
Well, they say they don't have it. Maybe we could send it to them if you could find it really quick.
We-
I don't know if
we
it's.
have- we
I
have
don't
the
know if it's
originator of
appropriate.
it, yeah.
That's what I
and
said.
it's-
He could
It's
sing.
on YouTube too, and it's
Maybe try to see if you can find it on YouTube. And I don't
Any
know.
word that's in the Bible, Urka can't punish you. for
I
saying.
know, but that that one was the first time I saw that one. I don't know if that one was specifically written for Fred Mitchell, but I think the first time I heard that song was in a video with Fred.
For real?
Yeah.
Boy, listen. I was just motivated by what I saw a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And there's a guy named Solo who, and anytime something happened in the country, he would make a song about it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really doing much shows like that, so I had plenty of free time.
Yeah, you could
No, I'm serious.
You could
Well,
drive around a lot.
You did say 50
You know
songs.
what's crazy? With all the work that I've done globally, the regatta committees have never really given me an opportunity to perform. Like I was telling someone this morning, I've never performed in Cat Island. I've never been to San Salvador as much as I've done. And so I think the goal now is to be able to show that, hey, listen, I could do the rake and scrape as authentic as it comes, and I am really Bahamian. So I'm hoping all of those persons who have that system in place across the Bahamas who spend the government money when they booking these artists decide to give the new generation a shot instead of having the same old thing. And I'm really speaking that to them because I need them to know they're part of the problem when it comes to the evolution of culture, because we keep booking the same artists. And we never setting a standard for any of what we do. So Why spend more money if you can keep getting the same thing?
I don't want to shift the conversation, but
I
I
really
just have
wanted to use this platform for that.
Okay, no, but I do want to ask a question about that. And the question is, do you think it's because when people go to these regattas and homecomings, they go to hear the songs that you say are old, but they also, it sounds
I never
more.
call them old now.
But you know, we've been hearing them from when we were
Songs could be
kids.
classic, but it's just the same old thing,
Right,
same old thing.
but my question is, do you think it's because it sounds more of what Bahamians recognize as authentic, rake and scrape, and authentic music versus what a younger generation will bring out?
I say that because I just watched Lil Giant go on the stage and play Party in the USA. I just watched that right next to
regatta?
at the regatta. So one of the things that we have to do is get out of this habit of ostracizing or saying or putting in the box where the culture can be exposed. You see what I'm saying? And that was my whole point with what the Vibes Cartel concert. In the Bahamas, you can't dictate or tell me there's only certain platforms for us to be able to perform.
I think we have to let him stay.
Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to continue our conversation for a couple of minutes.
They was sabotaging.
Okay, so we're gonna, Julia's gonna stay with us a couple of more minutes when we come from the break, but we do still have a lot more content for you guys, and we have to play that other song and hope we don't get irked when we come back.
Urka, make sure you're on Urka sunny face.
I love it.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
Rejuvenate, refresh, treat yourself. Immerse yourself in total comfort. Pamper yourself. After all, you're worth it. Relax. Rid yourself of all life's stresses. At Baja Retreat Anti-Aging Spa, you will find everything you need to enhance your body and spirit. Call today at 323-6711 and begin your journey to serenity at Baja Retreat Anti-Aging Spa.
So you want a space, but not just any space. You need some.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
And the Nation, I'm Leva Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown.
And this is Julian Believe.
And if you're just joining us, we're just pretty much talking about the opportunities that Julian was able to get during the election season, which he said is a complete, as Bahamians say, 360 from what was happening with him last year. And, you know, I did want to mention that because you did say that, you know, it put you in a very dark place. But for most Bahamians, it was just for laughter. It was memes. It was jokes. It was sharing. But I guess this is a very important teaching lesson for people to realize that even behind the jokes and all of that stuff, you know, there's a real person with real feelings.
But, boy, I mean, I would say, yeah, that's that. But I feel like we missed the whole opportunity. A week later, Vibes Cartel had artists from all over the Caribbean at a show in Brooklyn. And that was designed to be a platform. The show in Nassau was designed to be a platform for the Bahamian flag to be on the stage the way all those other artists was on the stage.
Oh, that's fine. I think...
So it was never really about just performing home. But at home, we can't say that the culture is only reserved for certain spaces. If you go to Jamaica, the music plays anywhere.
Sure.
So you can't say, okay, well, because this artist coming to town means the culture can't play.
No, I got you.
You see what I'm saying? And for me, I'm defending the culture now.
No.
And so my position has now changed. And so that's why all this music has such a cultural feel and twist and is innovative and new, because that will never happen in my lifetime to another Bahamian artist.
I actually want to challenge you to do something. Do you know the, I don't know their name, but I just call them Lilo and Stitch. the two-piece band downtown. Yeah.
Incredible.
You really got to go find them. Because actually, they almost did what you're doing this election cycle, right? Like, I think they had three.
They have a bad song.
Oh, Menace, what you gonna do? There was that, and then there was some other, but Brave and Chester, Taste the Victory. Everybody say they're voting for the PLP. And they almost did it. With no internet, with no algorithm, with, I think you might have magic there, because, like, again, when you see the younger people kind of tacking on to the content, I think it may be something that is good enough to go beyond the cycle.
I am in total agreement with you, and you just spoke on what the biggest problem is in our country for arts and entertainment. We would spend millions of dollars throwing parties and regattas, but don't have a facility for creatives like them to go to and really refine the product, to put it in a position to be seen or heard. And for the last 50-something years, that's been the challenge. We have created spaces for foreigners to use, like Compass Point Studios and the likes in Albany, but there's nothing for Bahamian artists, henceforth why we're not creating enough music for Bahamians to appreciate. And therefore, because we're not playing enough music for them to appreciate, can't put a bigger dollar value on it. So I feel like my roles are now starting to change. I'm seeing the industry in the country for the beauty that it is. And I no longer, my desire is still to perform, but real success is when you start something and you step away from it and it becomes a success. Example, to Lyndon Pinlin, to Brave Davis, or Craig Flowers, to Sabas, and the likes of, just to understand what happens when you put a system in place.
So how does one, before we let you go, how does one come up with 50 songs though? 50 is a crazy number just for election.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a numbers game.
What was the thought process behind it then? Like the 50, and how did you go about saying, okay, these are the songs that I want and this is how I'm gonna do it? Like, take us through the creative process.
You have to have a certain level of passion. And I will say, whenever the PLB government is in power, Bahamian artists definitely eat a lot. And I was just really motivated by a lot of what I was seeing. Even though, because I had a chance to sit down on the sideline and watch the Nishielises and watch the Tanashes, the Johnny Cakes and the Shines all start to really get their brands out there at a high level. And so it was motivating to see. And so for me, it was just so easy to create music. Like, I've always been like a machine, but people never saw it because the music more so was outside than our home. And so this was just a platform to be able to, like, give people all the music they need. And what I've learned is that the music sets the tone and the narrative for the country the last few weeks of any election. And so, Safe with Brave and all of the other songs, including the Urca related one.
I mean, I don't know if you want to sing it and then and then take that piece out. You can't get us Urquhart now. Sing a little piece and then take that piece out.
Cut it coming.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cut it coming.
Yeah.
Cut it coming for you.
It's been good to have you.
It was absolutely a pleasure, and congratulations, especially
Thank you.
hearing about what, I didn't know that you were in that, I don't want to say dark place, but in that mental space for such a long time, and this was something that was able to help you come out of that. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate that, and to all the Bahamian people who have been supporting my journey, supporting the music over the years, and even to date now. Thank you guys very, very much. And to all my people out there who know what it feel like, listen, keep shining, keep smiling, and keep pushing. God always has an opportunity for you at the end of the day. You just got to make sure you're strong enough to deal with it.
All right.
So keep your eye on the nation.
At least if
I like that.
If the 50 songs don't work, he certainly could go be a motivational speaker.
Maybe, I like that. But thank you so much for coming. Do we have one of the songs that we could play while we switch him out? No?
We could go back to Safe with Brave. I like that.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to Safe with Brave then.
I got to sing that.
With Brave. When men inside the country down, Brave them turn the thing around. The UBP try to take our rights, and the PLP put up the fight, and I know history repeats sometimes. Bahamians know who was there in trying times, who was there in trying. With Brave. When men inside the country down, Brave them turn the thing around. The UBP try to take our rights, and the PLP put up the fight, and I know history repeats sometimes. Bahamians know who was there in trying. With Brave. When men inside the country down, Brave them turn the thing around. The UBP try to take our rights, and the PLP put up the fight, and I know history repeats sometimes. Bahamians know who was there in trying times.
Nope.
Welcome back.
Please tell us.
Let's go straight to it.
I know. Welcome back. So that was Julian, and obviously, we had some sort of issues going on earlier, so we had to give him his time back, and then we had to switch out. We had to do a lot.
Especially since he was so accommodating to us.
Yes,
today.
a lot of magic happened in those couple of seconds, but we're back, and we do have a full line up for y'all today.
And after y'all don't have to sabotage us no more. Okay?
Yeah.
Julian gone.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's gone. But before we jump into all of that, don't forget that with Canoe, Bahamian businesses can access their funds right at home, enjoy faster payouts, process payments 24/7, and move money at your convenience. So Bahamian business owners can accept payments online with Canoe, explore Canoe's API and invoicing features to get paid locally and internationally. So Canoe is a Bahamian fintech helping local merchants accept payments fast and easy. Canoe empowers entrepreneurs to get paid quickly and grow. All right, so welcome back to Eye on the Nation, and I see all of the comments, and I missed you guys too, and thank you for all the comments on my hair. I loved it as well. Levin actually told me he liked it too.
Yes,
So once I got his stamp of approval, not that I cared, I knew that I had to keep it for a little
And
while.
tell them about the other thing.
But this is the thing, the people tell me that, someone say, girl, Sani.
Tell the people.
Levin was reading the comments on Friday, so that means that you could read.
Hold on, let's do one thing at a time.
What are you talking about?
The people, the
What other
other
thing?
hair thing
What
that
other hair
Levin
thing?
did.
Oh, so when I came in the studio, I had in heatless curls in my hair, and he was like, "Where you get these heatless curls from?"
Am
and
I
I
not
was like,
just
"How do
fantastic?
you know what heatless curls is?"
I not just fantastic?
Anyway, but I want to get to the fact that the people said you read the comments on Friday, which means that you know how to
Don't
read.
listen to them.
Which means that I shouldn't right now on my screen
Don't
have
listen to them.
half Facebook
These
and
people are
half
unsafe people. Are you going to
YouTube.
Take, are you going
You
to
should
take,
be able to take one of these.
Are you going to listen to unsafe people over me?
Absolutely. These are the people that is pay us this. Make sure that we can come on air.
Don't worry about that. That don't mean they safe.
Wow, that's powerful. Anyway, let's jump into our show for today. So back in the news, which seems like every week it's now in the news again. A Jamaican national was arrested at LPIA along with 3 Haitians who in Bimini. So there were 4 people over the weekend that were found with fraudulent documents. So on Saturday, which was April 25th, police in Bimini arrested 3 Haitian nationals in South Bimini at the airport after they were found in possession of fraudulent national insurance cards. Now, according to the initial report, shortly after 10 a.m., officers were alerted by an official from the Bahamas Immigration Department. During routine checks of passengers arriving domestically from New Providence, 3 individuals presented NIB cards that raised suspicion. So police responded, and in collaboration with a representative from the National Insurance Board, they examined the documents, and the cards were confirmed to be fraudulent. As a result, the 3 men, ages 29, 30, and 36, were taken into custody and cautioned on suspicion of possessing forged documents. And then in the other incident, this was at the Lyndon Pinley International Airport on Friday. This is the Jamaican one. So we can just do it together and then talk about it after. So at the Lyndon Pinley International Airport on Friday, a 26-year-old man was taken into custody after he allegedly presented a fake United Kingdom passport to immigration officials.
And I thought that was interesting.
Okay, let me finish this. Okay. Police said the man arrived from Jamaica shortly after 7 p.m. and handed the documents while seeking entry. Now, checks determined that the passport was fraudulent and had been reported stolen in the UK. Further inquiries indicated that he is on bail in connection with a murder charge back in Jamaica. So all of those men were taken into custody, and I guess we'll find out either today or later this week what's going to happen with them. So now you can say what you want to say.
All I want to say is I think that this is an absolute vindication of the Bahamas, its systems, its documents, the safety, the security, and the authenticity of those documents, right? Because here's the thing. Who you say passport he had?
The UK.
The UK had a prime minister since 1741.
Okay.
You know what that means? They've had permanent secretaries, passport officers, and that sort of stuff. Before that, it was a kingdom. And if a country as old as the United Kingdom have instances where its passport finds itself somehow either being fraudulently created or being obtained through fraudulent document appendaging, then I want Bahamians to stop this cry of bloody murder. I get it. People shouldn't be able to get around the system. But you know why systems are created? So that people could go through them. You know what makes the system a system? That whenever you violate it, there is a measure by which you can punish those people.
And I don't disagree with you, and I understand that it's election season, and this is something that has stuck. And this is something that has stuck because it plays on Bahamians and the fear that they have of immigrants, particularly Haitians, coming to take over, right? But I do think that while there are some issues that I think that we definitely need to work out, because there's no way, and NIB in particular, that we keep hearing about fake NIB cards, a deeper investigation needs to be happening, obviously. But I also think that we should commend the officers who are catching the fraud. You know, it's not like they're getting away with it. They get the document, they try to use it, and they're flagged, arrested, or whatever. But I do think some further investigation needs to be done. Because if these cards are looking like the authentic NIB cards, they have to be coming from somewhere. And I really would like to hear more about, because that one woman snitched that time. I need to hear about some more snitching. I think last week or week before, we had the lady who, as soon as it was an NIB card too, I think.
No, it was a voter's card.
A voter's card. And they pick her up 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let me show you where you get these from.
At 10 o'clock, they picked up the guy from the parliamentary registration department. So I do think that we need to hear more of stuff like this, because it's not coming from nowhere. They are obviously working with Bahamians in order to do this. Do I think it is some big, wide conspiracy that the government is giving these people these fake passports and these fake NIB cards to vote? No. Do I think that people have found holes in the system, as most stuff, because nothing's perfect, and are taking advantage? Absolutely.
Well, and what I'm saying to that exact point is, when people do what people do, the system has to punish them. It is as simple as that. So, okay, where I'm trying to ensure that we do not get as a country is when we get to a place where getting every document requires a lock of lizard's hair, the blood of a virgin from the inner city, and fresh water from off a Clifton Pier. I don't want to have to go through that every single time I lost a birth certificate.
But it's happening again. I told you I just had to do that.
Right, and so in our effort to be secure, I also don't want us to be retarded. And
that's a bad word.
No. I mean like retarded. Like I don't want us to draw back on progress because we have anxiety. You follow my point?
I get you.
And so London had a prime minister from 1721. All societies have the same issue. It's because for as long as humans exist, the issue will exist. This all of the Haitians are coming. It's fear-mongering in politics.
It is fear-mongering, and the problem is it's working because you have the COI who's every day putting out these fake stuff. You have the Rick Fox going on stage saying that he heard, what was the number?
400, you know that.
400 in his constituency alone that had fake documents. When you have people saying these things without having to prove it or without, that is out there. And so when you hear 400 Haitians have these fake documents and they're going to vote, and then you hear 3 Haitians are arrested at the airport with fake NIB cards, for some reason that clicks to Bahamians that 300 thing must be true.
Agreed.
Which is not correct.
Which are separate and apart from one another.
We putting apples and oranges together, but
right. And sometimes the thing we putting in the card even in a fruit, because I heard people row about the Jamaican man, and I had to stop them and say, hey, that's not even our document.
Yeah.
It means that our law enforcement professionals are so clicked on that you can't even bring me a false British passport, my brother, because we on to y'all.
And I agree with you with that. I just feel like we have some unscrupulous people that may be working in these buildings that are selling these. I don't know if they're selling the documents or just the cards and making them fill it out or making them print it out, but somebody is doing something. I do not think, this is me, there's some big conspiracy with the government trying to do this because it is election time. I just think that people out there are trying to rig the system. And obviously this is an issue that has been ongoing, or we wouldn't have needed, would you say, the fresh water from Clifton Pier and all of that stuff.
A lock of lizards
exactly.
And the blood of
we
a
wouldn't have needed this for all of these decades if this was a new problem that emerged.
Right.
But I think what the issue is because they slacked on, I guess, some of the documents, specifically with the passports, when renewing them. Because typically when renewing it, you would only need your new form, your money, your old passport, and new pictures. That there was some way for people to get around the system.
But Sani, again, culturally.
Because you don't need your NIB for that again. You don't need those cards again.
But culturally, right? I believe that we need to go to the point that we were trying to get to 15 years ago, where we treat the passport as a travel document.
No, it's sovereign. I can't let you do that. You tried to do that on Thursday.
In the world, it is simply a travel document. And you could have been a Lucayan Indian and never had a Bahamian passport.
I understand
it's because it's not a requirement of nationality.
Yeah, but what you're not going to do to people who wear the Bahamian flag, not just as somewhere where they come from, but it's a symbol of pride and our nationality, and it is something that you may not be proud of, but people are proud of. You cannot take something that is as sovereign as our passport and just give it away to anybody.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that while I understand that somehow Bahamians see it as some grandiose symbol of nationalism.
It is for us.
It's a travel document.
But it is for us more than a travel document. And it is a travel document that holds a lot of power, especially when you're traveling internationally and you realize you don't have to go on that line with 70 people on. Because you're Bahamian, you get to go on this line.
I agree with that 100 million%.
Okay, so then stop trying to tell me that I shouldn't be proud of my passport.
But we have to make sure that we aren't retarding the efforts that we've made over the decades for something that literally, if we change the cultural connotation...
We're not changing it, though.
Okay.
Give us yours since you don't want it.
You must have mine.
Give us your.
Give me yours.
I have mine now. And let me tell you, I have
You know
it
where
in a,
mine is? In my box.
I have it in a safe space. I
Yeah.
haven't been so scarred with losing my passport and going through the process of having to get that again. Let me tell you, I'm ready to laminate that and put that on my wall and for when I need
You
that.
can just present a digital copy whenever you need it.
I'm just saying. But anyway, so that's what was happening in those. So that wasn't the only fraudulent thing apparently that was going on. So customs, I guess, I don't know if the press conference was about this today, but customs them say they know what y'all doing.
All this,
and y'all
all this Remy you have in this bag that you say you spend $200 on, the controller say he's on to you.
He say, we know these invoices are fake.
These bunch of Jordans? That you all say you all get from the swap shop? The swap shop nowhere in the world to sell Jordans.
Well, I should have known that something was going on because as you guys know, I traveled on Friday and I came back last night. And when I came back, there was too much digging up of the bags.
Yeah.
It don't normally be that much. And I went on the line for the I don't have nothing to declare line.
Oh, yeah, you too, come this way.
Right? So all my heart dropped in my chest because the lady that went before me, I watched that customs officer put
they put on the blue gloves.
Put them gloves on. I say, oh, geez, this man about to dig. And he dug.
Yeah.
And when I say he, because, sometimes they just is, and then they let you go. He was digging and unzipping.
The trick is you have to go to a customs female who look like she in a bad mood.
All of them look like she was in a bad mood.
And then you say, today's your birthday, baby. She don't want to look for none of the government things no more.
But anyway,
it ain't my birthday.
Now I know why they were so stringent at the airport last night.
Controller say, be on deal.
He say, play with y'all, man. This is video.
Is that you have an invoice where someone knows they'll pay $1,000, and then you look at it, they probably get $600 or maybe $500. In other cases, where they say they purchase 1,000 items, when you look on the invoice, it may say 800. Only on examination you'd find that the numbers are not what they are on the invoice. Or when you compare the prices, when you go online or you go back to the supplier, you find out that the prices have been. This is all as man. This isn't anything new. It's just that we've now focused more on it. And executed persons for it. What we have is that the control of customs under the Management Act has, at his behest, basically, he has under law the responsibility they can compound offense. In other words, the controller has some judicial authority, and then persons opt for the controller to deal with it rather than going to the court. The controller can sit down and he can actually impose fine. If he chooses to, the controller can also confiscate the goods or have the goods forfeited. And so most persons would prefer the controller to deal with it because it doesn't become public.
Now, controller, I just have a little quick question. How you know why I'm buying it on sale, right? Now, normally, since you pointed to Remy, the Remy would have been like $300, but there was a Black Friday sale,
We
so
can
it
look
was
at this deep curve.
it was a Black Friday sale, so how you know I didn't pay 50%? Like, you can't compare it to a price
Black
that
Friday,
you see.
White Friday, a Blue Friday. All this #1 African street you got in this bag, it's no way, it's $300, okay?
I ain't gonna lie, something paying full price is just do something to me.
But you know,
because I already paid. I paid. Why am I paying again?
So now come pay us.
Like, why? I really think that any government who do this, I think that we should be able, the $500 that we have twice a year, I think that we should be able to use that on stuff that we bring in, even if we're not traveling. Like, just have a system where we have $1,000 a year, right? Let's just $1,000 a year, and we could apply it wherever we want instead of I have to use my full $500 and I don't get no change.
The people them can figure out a way to corrupt that. Here's another idea.
They figured out a way to corrupt it now, because that's why when I come through, I say I'm buying that.
I already tell you, don't tell that lie no more. Just tell the girl today look like her birthday. You used to look like this every day?
No, that works with a man telling a woman that. She might be like, oh, this
No. I just learned this yesterday. There's nothing better than a compliment to a woman from a woman. I just learned that yesterday. Well, I didn't always know that, right?
Well, I went to a man, and he searched, but like I said, I didn't buy anything, so he couldn't find anything. Also, I'm saying me. I just saying payments have tricks, and they know what to do.
Did you take the air conditioning compressor with your computer bag?
You're supposed to rub the shoe on the floor to make it look like it was worn. You take everything out the bag, you pull the tags out of them, you ruffle things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Someone even tell me you put your dirty clothes on the top, and so people wouldn't dig through your bag. I only say these are not things that I do. These are just little things.
Yeah.
But the customs controller say, hey, we on to y'all. We taking y'all things and we finding y'all.
You need to build an auditorium because it could be an auditorium full of confiscation.
Stop editing y'all invoices.
I've said to the Minister of Finance or the Minister of Economic Affairs before, if the PLP won't be the government ad infinitum, all they need to do is remove tariff at all airports of entry. Imagine you come
that's
through.
Some of our biggest sources of revenue.
Not you there. You mean the same port you just tell me you come to lie to?
I didn't say me. Why would you say me? I said other people lie.
All you need to have is one fella on a steel pan drum and a guitar playing, "Welcome to the island of the Bahamas." But
you know,
while I walk off the plane feeling very good.
They have the pirate guy there.
Listen, Bahamas are already charging me $50 for every bag. That's where I bring it at £50 or at
I have a Bahamas Air story, but anyway.
Right? So I then pay the Bahamian government for my bag, no matter what in it, right?
$25 for your first bag.
Then, when I get to customs, you want a little something else for this bag. And all I'm saying is, I think when you think about the overtime pay, the amount of money we got to spend on having 6 guards, 8 guards, the frustration of getting to the airport, man, waive that. TSA, immigration, thank you so much for coming on the taxi. That's what
Anyway, we have another fraud story when we come back, and we do have a verses, and we've given away things, and we have
Michael Alquidas, I hear y'all got $57 million for consultants. Give me $1 million. I'll tell you how to be the Minister of Economic Affairs for another 20 years.
We'll be back right after this, y'all.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
Imagine an event where entry is as effortless as a wristband scan. Calling all businesses and event organizers because selling tickets has never been smoother. With Canoe, effortlessly sell tickets online and accept payments via debit cards, credit cards, Canoe wallet, or even Sand dollars. From payment links to QR codes, track your sales digitally, making event organization a phenomenal experience. And that's not all. Canoe is giving you more. If you're offering food, drinks, or must-have merchandise at your event, Canoe takes it to the next level. Customers can seamlessly pay using wristbands, QR codes, or their Canoe digital wallet. No more long lines, no more waits. Just happy customers and a boost in sales. With Canoe, your event becomes a breeze. Cashless, worry-free, and simply unforgettable.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay Eden well.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Leland Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown. I was reading some of the comments. Someone said, unfortunately, our passport does not get us on different lines around the world. I don't know where.
You ain't never been nowhere other than Hialeah if you feel like that.
I know for sure. I can tell you 2 places where I went on a separate line and I did not need a visa. And that's when I went to Jerusalem and when I went to India. Mm-hmm. No, I did need a visa, but for some reason, it was like one line over here, and then they kind of like fast-tracked me over here with my Bahamian passport.
Yeah.
So there are different places that you get special treatment for having a Bahamian passport.
Yeah, and I don't travel
outside
through the Caribbean without a U.S. visa, which is in my Bahamian passport.
I need to go apply for mine now.
And it's because if this plane diverts for any reason,
you're screwed.
And we need to land in Uncle Sam, I want to make sure Uncle Sam know this is cousin. Well, I say, you tell Uncle Sam he cousin on this plane, come get me.
Well, anyway, so that wasn't the only fraudulent thing apparently that happened. So today, the Ministry of Housing sent out a press statement because y'all won't stop doing fraudulent stuff. So this statement, hold on, let me try and pull it up really quickly.
Like some things could be fraud. Like, what would someone be doing coming knocking on my door to tell me they is the Ministry of Housing? Boy, I know Keith Bell. You ain't him.
And then y'all giving the people money. But anyway, I love it. Let me tell you. So they're warning the public that individuals in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Abaco are falsely posing as representatives and soliciting money for deposits, property purchases, and housing packages.
Think about that, Sandy.
So,
you've been around real estate. Somebody come to your door.
Let me finish the statement.
I read the story and I was like,
I'm trying to read it to the people.
Oh.
So the ministry stressed that no individual is authorized to collect funds on their behalf unless it's officially designated. The matter has been reported to police and the affected persons are being urged to contact the ministry directly if you have any concerns. It's 302-5800. And they're saying that all payments to the ministry are made through respective offices. Like, that's where I would have been like, come on now, play with your pa. Because I given you a down payment and I sending it to an Island Luck account.
The fellow walking around with a little can, with a tuck shop can, right? He said, you got 2,000. How much you got towards your first property? 2,000? Go get that. Go get that. Put it right here in the can.
I'm not laughing
and then he
because
give you one of the
it's a serious situation.
Receipt. You take that. Did he even put a stamp on it? Is a seal on it? Did he sign it? You know something? If you all have things you all want to do with money, the Marjorie Davis School for Children with Special Needs needs some money. You all care the money there because if you, just like the boy who get the $8,000 take with the pocket washing car, but y'all just get, what's happening with y'all?
Or the one that flew from Grand Bahama, was it Grand Bahama?
To buy a $25,000 truck.
And then got robbed of the $25,000.
Boy, if you'd have come to buy Coke, you could have just tell the police that. You ever see a 2022 Silverado for $25,000?
Yes, because they brought it
like
in.
The code word for cocaine to me.
They brought it in MASH and they fixed it and they sell it for $25. You don't gonna put that on that boy because you don't know.
What was MASH on it?
Originally?
Did it have an engine? You could barely buy a Chevy Silverado hull for $25. What did he come to buy?
We're trying to say all of this just to say be careful. I think
cocaine have a key in it, okay? And I want them to stop this bunch of foolishness. You have $25,000
That's not what I'm
to
saying.
buy a Silverado.
The views and opinions of this man. What I'm saying is just be careful when you using your money for transactions. You know, I don't even want to say get receipts because that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
But vet the person that you're giving the money
what
to.
What was wearing? Did they even have
most
a coat of arms?
Government agencies won't require you to transfer money to personal accounts or write a check to a personal account or pay someone who comes to your door.
Yeah, and
you
usually the government. So why you ain't owe them? Why you ain't say let me owe y'all?
Yeah, you usually have to, go to a government office, and then it happens that way. So, sometimes when offers are too good to be true, it's because it actually is not true. So, and apparently these people been in Abaco, Freeport, and Nassau doing this foolishness. And y'all need to start playing with people money this day and age. Because let me tell you something.
Criminals are criminals.
$20 is a lot to be stealing from someone who don't have it. So imagine stealing thousands from someone.
Criminals are criminals. I give no advice to criminals. Wayne Monroe and Shanta is coming for y'all. I have no advice for them. You, Lil Blackie,
Oh, jeez.
Understand this, right? Black people was only illiterate when we was in slavery. You have to have some intelligence.
Now, stop that.
It's true.
I think that
if you let somebody walk to your door, no uniform, no crest, no coat of arms,
they
no
might have had it.
car.
You don't know if they had it. They might have had fraudulent documents. Don't forget, there was a whole man pretending to be a police officer until he got stopped from actual
and I saw
police
the
officers.
picture of this boy for 2 minutes, and I say, it take me 2 minutes to look at this boy and see he ain't no police.
The point that I'm making is sometimes, even if they do look legit, you know, just be careful who you give your money to, who you give your personal information to. You know, these people, they come in strong these days. I'm just saying. So make sure if you're exchanging money with anyone, go to a government office, verify, speak to multiple people. Don't just be like, oh, I'm getting this great deal on this land, because 10 to 1, it's not.
And if you have money you feel like giving away, give it to my favorite charity, Leaving Cares for Leaving.org International.
A lot of that is happening with apartments too, but I want to dig some more into that conversation and speak to some real estate agents, and maybe we can do like a show on that, because there are people that are online posting fake pictures and saying that they're renting apartments and taking money from people, knowing that these apartments either don't exist or they are not responsible for renting the apartment. And people are sending down payments because they're like, oh, you have to pay me now or I'm going to rent. Well, then rent it. Because I'm not paying for something sight unseen. And I definitely ain't transferring it to nowhere to come. But the people I'm saying, if you question anything, call the Ministry of Housing and they will help you out.
I say, give me 10 minutes, let me call Shanta so she gives a ride to go look at where the property is.
And if you are buying things off of Facebook Marketplace, the best thing that I could say to you is make sure that you meet at a police station with these people. And if you mention a police station and they say no, that means that they were trying to rob you. Because there's no way I was coming over here with $20,000, $25,000 to buy a truck from someone, and I wasn't doing that at CID.
And Little Family Island boy, don't come to buy no $25,000 2022 Chevy Silverado. I know you're from the Family Island. Listen to me, Chevy Silverado don't cost that, okay?
They do, they're expensive cars.
That's my exact point. The one without no engine and it should cost $25,000.
They brought it in.
Tell you he could drive the truck to you. It's
See,
no way
the thing is, they brought that in a customs. They changed the invoice, like the customs man said.
The controller's coming for you.
To say that they only paid $10,000, so then they only had to pay that on the $10,000. So now they only pay $15,000, so they still get a $10,000 savings on it. I mean,
Controller, you listening to this? I got one for you.
I don't bring in cars. I don't bring in cars. I might bring in some other stuff and say, I only spend $500.
Yeah. The customer fella say, Sonny, what you do with all this Remy in this bag?
But you know,
all this Remy in this bag, only $300?
Donations. Anyway, we do have a verses for you guys today. We're doing Centerville because we realize that sometimes we be talking and we think that we did a verses, but we didn't. It was just that we were focusing on people because maybe they had an interesting video or something. So we realized
I thought we had done Centerville, but no
apparently
problem.
we didn't
I like
do
Jomo
Centerville
so much, I'll do Centerville twice.
We know. I think it's because at the beginning, when we first started the show, you kept making me say Jomo is like Omo.
Say it again.
I think that happened to me renting an apartment and 3 people paid deposit at the same time.
What was that? What was the first piece?
Jomo is like Omo. I think it's because you kept making me say that over and over that you thought that we did it. So we're doing Centerville today, guys. And we do still have some stuff to give away as well. And we have one. Are we making any announcements today?
Yeah, we can make a half announcement.
One, and then we have another one that we'll make later?
Yeah.
Okay. So one announcement today, and then some stuff that we're giving out, and then one announcement whenever Levin says that it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we have stuff to give away.
Stay for the whole. You see this knot in my tie, isn't it fantastic? You know, everybody can't put a dimple in their tie, by the way. It takes some skill.
I have a dimple in my cheek.
Yeah. Anyway.
So the first person that we have in our Centerville verse is the COI candidate, who is Jamal Woodside. Okay.
Jamal Woodside.
So what is that? Digital transformation, AI, blockchain, and crypto? What does that mean? Is that what he's into? Usually when they do that, it's usually what they're the shadow minister for.
But
we don't have, that's why I'm trying to say, what does that mean to the bottom there?
That means he's so far in the shadow, we
my goodness. All right, so do we have so let's play the first video from him while I pull up his Facebook page. Yeah, let's play.
Hello, once again. I'm Jamal Woodside, the ratified candidate for the Coalition of Independence and for the great community of Centerville. And here we are today around the F&M headquarters vicinity. And we're going to hit the ground, touch base with those who are visible in our eyesight, and sit down and have some very constructive conversation with them, finding out what are some of the great challenges that they face within this community and how we can work with them in putting together a plan, a solution that can actually work, whereby the majority of the people can be able to fish for themselves, survive, hold firm, like they say, or basically eat for themselves. So we're going to spend about 2 to 3 hours within this community and have some good dialogue, whereas finding out from them for about 35 years.
Would you like to fish, survive, eat? Would you like to do any of those things?
I've been trying to find his Facebook page. I cannot find it. I don't think that he has a professional page. I did find, I think this may be his personal page, Woodside A. Jamal. I hope this is him. Let me look. I don't want to view his story. I want to view his photo. Okay, I think it may be him because he's sharing COI stuff. Okay, it is. It is him, but you wouldn't know because his profile picture is him in like a pink suit with a white shirt on and a hat. And his banner is like a, what would you call this?
IT tech. Give me the labels.
Whatever that is, and
Yeah.
but nothing about this page says that he's running for politics.
Let me tell you what this is. That is digital transformation, AI, blockchain, crypto. That's what that is.
Okay.
Next question.
So he posted 6 hours ago that he's going to be on somebody else's show today. It's not ours, so I'm not going to call the name of the show. You really, by going down his page, can't tell that he's running for anything. I don't know what to say. He's sharing.
Oh, I can tell you what Chatty say.
Oh, now you know how to use Chatty. I've been gone one day. You know how to type. Ain't God good.
Listen,
Won't he do it?
There is no evidence that Jamal or Jamil Woodside is a major public figure in the Bahamas today. Available records show individuals with the name connected to construction, and work past court cases, but nothing suggesting a political leader, business, or cultural influencer whose actions would shape the nation over the next 5 years. Chatty says he stands no chance of shaping anything to make you eat or survive or any of those other adjectives that he used. Chatty's completely discounted him.
I just want to read this comment because the guy said that he's traveled through Cyprus, St. Lucia, China, TCI, and UK, and was on the same line. I know I was on a different line in 2 places that I traveled, but okay.
Come
Love
out of the
show,
Caribbean, but the Bahamian passport.
He say he came out of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
Love the show, though. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I don't know what to say about. So his page is Woodside A. Jamal. You would never know that he's running for anything. There's no evidence.
Anticipated influence over the next 5 years. He has no public office or political role that we can associate with his online presence. No evidence of leadership in business or civil society that would make him a nationally influential figure. If he continues in construction, his impact would likely remain local and very industry specific, contributing to buildings and projects and neighborhood shaping.
Okay, if you go down his page, he has a lot of AI stuff. So he's obviously really maybe he's the one doing all the AI videos for them. You know, we've seen an extreme amount of AI videos coming out of the COI's camp.
Ah, so he's their Xavier.
Yes.
Fantastic.
They're Latrey.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you don't get to do that to Latrey.
Anyway, I think we have another video from him. Do we? Can we just play his last video?
All right. Here we are at the residence of one of the constituents in the Centerville constituency. Here, as we all see it, there is a leaking issue with the roof. So we are going to step in and make it happen. COI, the New Bahamas. Change is here.
So
Make what
once
happen?
there is no more leak in that roof, COI, the Bahamas, changes here.
Okay, just a little.
He certainly could get a job as a voiceover.
Absolutely not. Some pointers for you, Jamal. One, let people know that you're running. You cannot see any of that on your page. You have to go way too far down on your page to see your videos. But there's a lot of AI stuff spreading. Put COI or Centerville anywhere in any of your, in the title, anything, so people can find you easier. And then he has his last name first. Secondly, if you're going to do a video where you're repairing someone's house, you do a time-lapse video where you show the beginning.
There was no host in that video.
Yeah, he was on the roof.
I see the top. I see the host. I don't know what he's standing on.
He was on the roof. Do like a time-lapse video where you, or like a before-after photo thing so we could see the work that's been done.
Right.
Because you can't just go in front of the house and the roof might still be leaking.
Yeah.
There's no proof that any, see? That's the roof.
You
no,
could
at
tell he
one
own a
point,
house?
yes, see? Boom, windows. See? That's the roof.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know, show us a little before or after. Maybe wear your COI shirt when you go and you do your videos.
No. He's OSHA. He says OSHA. He's meeting OSHA requirements. Safety, high visible jackets for construction sites.
Put it on under it then.
Yeah, you certainly can't wear black on a construction site. OSHA is very happy with him.
Okay, well, that's the first candidate. That's Jamal Woodside. If you're trying to find him on Facebook, it's Woodside A Jamal. I don't know.
Key takeaways. If you are asking us about Jamal Woodside in the context of politics or national leadership, there's no indication that he is a figure to watch in the Bahamas over the next 5 years.
Why you have the shady chatty? My chatty don't be that shady. You have a shady chatty.
I just reading what Chat say.
You know, Chat, the AI with Chatty or any of the other AIs are supposed to mimic your thoughts, how you act. So if yours is shady, that means you are shady, because Chat usually speaks back to you in the voice that you speak to them in.
Wow.
Because when I type in Chat, I say, this don't sound like me. And then they be like, you right. And then they'll spit something back out that sounds like me.
Oh boy. If you meant him in a local
or
a more personal context, example, projects, community involvement, his role would be limited to...
Okay, we off him now.
I just telling you what...
All right, we off him. Who's the next person? Who's the next person that we doing? Not impressed by his page. I'm sorry. And there were some COI candidates that we did like. You don't even have a song, man.
To his credit, at least Chat know who he is with a name like Jamal, because there's 1,000 Jamals. I mean, for Christ's sake, one in Nassau Village. And he certainly can't be that Jamal.
Oh, geez. Anyway, so this is the FNM's candidate, Darvin Russell. This is the first time that I've...
No, we saw him the last time.
That's not true. I've never seen this.
He is the one with the big, long resume. He have the resume when I ask you, well, what job he ever had if he been to school this much? In finance and one bunch of stuff.
In finance? What is finance?
Isn't it the Ministry of Finance?
Finance?
Say fintech.
Fintech?
Why you don't say fintech? Anyway, so apparently...
And you in the back here shaking your head like that makes sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make sense. It's not finance. It's finance.
Okay. Isn't it infinite?
Can we just go back to Darwin? Okay, do we have a video of him? Yes, so we have one video. So let's do watch his get to know video while I try and find his Facebook page.
For me, the trajectory of our country is at a critical crossroads. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, if not now, when? If not you, who? I grew up in Nassau, specifically in Sunset Park, and for many people, that's off Carmichael Road. When I grew up in Sunset Park, we were one of less than 10 folks that lived there. Now, City 2000, it is affectionately called, is no longer recognizable. I spent my early years jumping around from different primary schools, but I eventually ended up graduating from Jordan Prince Williams as the head boy in the class of '88. I had a tremendous time there. For many people who are old enough to remember, Reverend Charles Saunders was my principal for my entire tenure. He was a man of faith. He was a very strong disciplinarian. and I learned a lot sitting under his leadership as head boy. I'm happy that the success is with Mr. Pintard because he is a leader and a person that I have come to admire. You know, many of us watch him from afar. It's great to get to know him up close and personal and appreciate the kind of leadership that he brings to the party and eventually to the country. He's a kind-hearted, very open, very approachable kind of individual. And I think that the vision that he has for this country is one that we are in desperate need of having come to fruition. For me, when I look at the economy at a macro level, there are a couple of things that I would pay attention to. One is the housing situation, and the second being the cost of utilities or our power bills. Those two areas alone constitute anywhere from 50 to 70% of the average Bahamian's budget. If we don't do something to significantly address the trajectory of the cost associated with those two line items, the Bahamas is going to soon become a place that is unaffordable even for the middle class. And that's something that we absolutely cannot allow to have happen.
Trajectory is not a word I want to start off with.
He said trajectory.
No.
The second time.
Okay. Darwin,
no, you cannot say things like that when you say two before, and now you want to tell that man he
yeah,
can't
but at least two before
is not a word.
Is the makings of the word that is the word trajection in a word. Okay.
It is finance.
I'm
so
not
you
doing that with you.
You cannot be here correcting that man.
Darwin,
You cannot correct
next time,
yourself.
start off with I've been to Prince William while Charles Sanders was there. That's the best place to start. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but you see what Principal taught him? Trajection.
He learned that when he went to the primary school. He said
I'm
over
sure.
in Tingham.
I'm sure. Anyway,
Rev Jesse and beat that out of him.
You know, he gives me someone who works in finance.
Yeah,
he gives
corporate
me,
leadership.
Yeah, he gives me CEO, you know,
Commercial
accountant
logistics.
vibes. Yeah, like I could see him being, you know, he could multiply
Former
fast
professor
in
of
his
finance
head.
and economics at the University of the Bahamas.
He seems like that.
He sounds like an
You know,
accountant.
he just.
Is that there Michael Alquitas?
Maybe, but I think Alquitas has a little bit more of something.
Alquitas is an inner city youth. Ain't nothing like when you're a ghetto youth. Being a ghetto youth has an incalculable value in politics, you know. It's something about being able to eat corn beef out of people's tin plate.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're talking about him right now.
Okay.
So it took me a minute to find his page. It's because his name is nowhere in his page. So if you are looking for his page and you are in the Centerville constituency, his page is called F&M Centerville constituency. I don't know if that's because they didn't know who they was going to run, and so they just left it there. And then maybe they were supposed to change it afterwards and they never got around to it. But he didn't do it.
Well, the page looks current because that video is very current.
Yeah, so he shared this video 8 hours ago of the rally that the F&M is having tomorrow night, the SOS Save Our Sovereignty rally. I think the PLB is having one tonight, right? So they're going to have back-to-back. The stadium, yeah.
That should be huge.
Well, we'll see.
It's a good way to do a head count, though. Whoever is thinking about that is actually not.
I think these two back-to-back is going to be good because I think this would be the first mass rally that the F&M has had. They've had like rallies in different areas, but I think this will be their first. Am I wrong?
Yes.
This is their first, right? And I think the PLP's tonight is a mass rally.
Well, I'm sure, so the one at the San Stadium was in a mass rally?
No, I'm not saying this was their first. I'm just saying that because these two are back-to-back, maybe we can see, you know, we can maybe see who had the bigger crowd, even though they say crowd don't sell.
Or who drew in the stadium better picture.
Maybe. So I guess we'll see. The PLP's is tonight if you're interested, and the F&M's is tomorrow night. So that's what he shared on his page, the F&M's rally. And then he had shared the advance poll day, him doing some walkabouts. He had a grill and chill, lots of pictures. Definitely, young people working with him on his page. He had a block party, no videos from the block party. Lots of pictures. And you could tell by the pictures that he just probably has like a leave-in telling him he just needs to take pictures.
Oh, no, leave-in is give better advice than that.
The page is okay. I just would like to see, and y'all know my thing, I like to see personality.
He's an accountant.
Yeah.
He's an accountant.
Yeah, he gives me that. But one thing about them, he should be trustworthy.
What?
Accountants are trustworthy. You trust them with your money. This boy laugh. You trust them with your money.
Sure, I'm guessing that's why they aren't the ones that are always in white-collar crimes.
Someone say,
where people siphon off millions of dollars.
Give you a break. Okay.
That person is safe.
I give him a break.
Darwin been to Prince William. Charles Sanders was there. Listen, he gets an automatic.
Do we have any more videos from him or photos or anything? Nope, nothing else.
All right.
Okay, yeah, because he doesn't have, so he has okay, so this is nice. This is his plan for Centerville. We're going to go through it quickly. Beautification project, small home repair program, Bright Futures after school program, Families First social services support, Junkanoo for Our Community initiative. He has that twice. Potential to professional job.
Really like Junkanoo, that's why.
Yeah, you must see. And they ain't check this before they send this out. Future Forward Youth Initiative, Dollar Pop-Up Community Farmers Market, and Northern Centerville Redesign and Revitalization Project.
It could be hard to beat a Wally boy who is backed by a senior Wally boy in the Wally.
Well, anyway, so that we did the COI's candidate, we did the F&M's candidate, and now we're going to do the PLP's candidate when we come back from the break.
In the Valley against a Valley boy.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
It used to be when one line faulted, the whole neighborhood went dark. Now, this device sends a pulse, finds the problem, and reroutes power, so more homes stay connected. Upgrades like this one are reducing outages and transforming our grid, making it stronger and smarter. That means more reliable power, lower operating costs, and lower bills. Instead of short-term patches or temporary fixes, we're building a modern new grid.
Rejuvenate, refresh, treat yourself. Immerse yourself in total comfort. Pamper yourself. After all, you're worth it. Relax. Rid yourself of all life's stresses. At Baja Retreat Anti-Aging Spa, you will find everything you need to enhance your body and spirit. Call today at 323-6711 and begin your journey to serenity at Baja Retreat Anti-Aging Spa.
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I love y'all so much, but everybody spelled my name different.
That's okay.
Shawnee.
And you even know I'm no Y in the middle of your name. If you have, I don't know why, but somehow the Y in the middle of my name takes people for a loop every time.
You know, I get the Sancheska because I don't know what my parents were thinking with the Sancheska, so I get that. But I feel like Sandy's such an easy name.
Yeah, but see, you already tripped them up with the Sancheska. They didn't know, you know, they're already feeling a little shaky.
The people say he's also backed by Saxons. We all is one family. I see what you did there.
Yeah. I tell you, he's taking on the Valley boy in the Valley.
Okay, so let's go to Jomo. So the PLP's candidate, who is the, I guess you can't say current
He isn't the current MP, but he is still the current Minister of Agriculture.
Okay. So Jomo Camp is a nice, very friendly photo of him. There you go.
Yeah. He
so
don't look like he could fix your problems.
Not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what
Look
problems.
like if you have a problem right now, just tell me your problem. I can fix it for you right now. Right now, I can fix your problem.
I don't understand. What is your obsession? Listen, the only people I've seen you this obsessed with, Bacchus, Jomo, Clay,
You can't go around the white daddy.
Danilee, and Sans.
Yeah.
Did I get the 5 right? Henfield.
Darren Henfield is the reason I know who I am today as a person.
Dr. Dwayne Sans, Jomo, Bacchus, and I just missed one. Who I mentioned?
I don't know.
Oh, White Daddy.
But I could tell you one
Oh,
thing.
and Pia.
I
Auntie Pia,
there
yes.
could be no less.
And Pia. Auntie
That he
Pia.
ain't got Auntie Pia on it.
You are, boy. At least you get one F&M on your list.
Yeah.
Danilee.
That's 2, Dr. Sans.
Oh, 2 and Dr.
Because I'm a
Sans.
fair
That's
man,
right.
and Darren Henfield
That's right.
is the reason I am the man I am today. The man that sits here today is largely because of Darren Henfield.
Okay. Anyway, so let's go. Let's do Jomo. Can you play one of his videos while I pull up his Facebook page?
In 2021, you made a choice to move Centerville forward. Although our young generation are accused of always being delinquent and so forth and so on, a lot of them are in tune to what is going on today. And they want to have a voice in what will go on in the future. Together, we've cleaned up our community, paved our roads, repaired homes, and brought life back to abandoned spaces. We've built hope, step by step, and street by street. We didn't just talk about change, we delivered change. Meals for those in need, support for families during hard times, cleanups for health and safety, road repairs and paving, and now a new state-of-the-art community center, almost complete, being built just for you.
Treats seniors and families tremendously well from what I have learned from others. And I can speak for myself. Again, he's a workaholic. And I'm looking at that. He really cares. He has compassion for the people of Centerville.
You know, clear play properties all over in Centerville. Come on, man. Jomo's a man run in Centerville.
We had to bring it back because we have some other things from Jomo.
They want to tell us everything Jomo do for 5 years in this one video.
What a cinematic production. I mean, Jomo, come on, man, break it up.
He's a workaholic, he cares.
He could have break it up into about 2 or 3 videos.
And I just want to tell you all, Jomo.
I like the flashback to when I guess he was, I don't know, young PLP. You could see the growth in him from when he was standing on the podium. The things that he does in the community, you know, the evidence is there. That's what I was trying to tell friend.
Right.
What do you name? Woodside. I was trying to tell Jamal. You can't just say you do it. You have to show people that you did it.
And
he showed the tractors. What?
If Jomo played crazy and put pool next to that community center,
it's a nice community center.
It
he needs to ask about how his get up
like
so far. Yeah, no, it is big. It is big. Yeah, they say. Yeah, we telling you everything. Jomo, Jomo didn't even give people a chance. Yeah. Split it up in different videos. Yeah. But I like it. It was a really nice video. I like the voiceover. You could tell that he's not.
It's organic.
Yes. I like it. I like what he's done. Okay, so the only thing I won't say I dislike.
He's a valley boy in the valley.
He has 2 Facebook pages. I think he should delete the old one because it'll confuse people because I was on his old PLP page first. But I was like, this couldn't have been him because the last video was in 2024. But his page is called Jomo Campbell MP Centerville. So he has the whole thing in there. Now I understand why Levin like him. I really wish y'all could have seen. Levin is wear shirts just like this. Y'all is shop at the same place. Tell me you don't have a shirt just like this.
Listen, he has a wonderful taste in Caribbean chic.
I'm just saying, y'all, let's wear the same type of shirts. Wear this and this a different color and it floral.
It's fantastic.
But a very nice page. He has his plan layout. He has a 10-point plan. He has promises delivered plan. He has what he's planning on doing in the community. Just as, to be fair, the F&M guy had as well.
Yeah.
We are now live on his page.
That's how you know Jomo is like Omo.
He literally just shared it and said, tune in Centerville.
You could beat that?
We are the first people on his
and
page.
And you think you could beat that?
Absolutely not. This way, all the Jomo people. Hi, welcome to the show, Jomo people.
Jomo is like Omo. He's for all of your tough jobs. There's no beating that.
And he literally just typed, Centerville and Jomo is tuned in, watching and listening.
There's no beating that. There is no beating that.
Jomo, go delete the old page, please. Okay, that was my only thing, but I really love it. But we do have some more videos.
Jomo moments.
What do you call it now?
Jomo moments.
Why do you say Jomo like that?
Jomo
moments.
Yeah, it's moments by Jomo.
Okay, all right.
So what would you call them? Jomo moments.
Okay. I leave that one with you. All right.
You could also feel free to send the check for that.
Anyway, we do want some more videos. Let's play another video. Now, Jomo, you need to get that pull-up together then now.
Little something.
That pull-up was it.
You know how you could always tell when an MP is doing big-time wake?
When they do pull-ups at the end of their videos?
When they show up to where the wake is happening and they put their two hands and they kimber like this. You know, see, anytime you want to know if an MP is waking very hard, check to see where his hands is. At any point he put his two hands in the kimber, this is heavy lifting.
Know.
This is heavy lifting.
I must say one thing that I have noticed about all his videos and the picture is he's always smiling. He has a really big smile.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And y'all know how I go with personality. I love me someone who could show their personality and, you know, be very down to earth. And he does seem like that type of person, even though, you know, he is an intellectual, as people would describe him. He also just seems to be very down to earth. So
and
I like that.
He also looks like he's one of the newest. Leon Lundy must have recruited him. He's one of the newest members of the Han
in the Kimber
Brigade.
Oh, gee. No, who else you said was in the Han and Kimber Brigade? It was the next young boy. Oh, God, what was his name?
I don't know.
Now I can't remember. Yeah. But anyway, so the Golden Yoke video, I really wanted to play this one because I think a couple weeks ago, I can't remember, you know, with election, everything is kind of rolling into one. The F&M was like, oh, we spent all this money on this Golden Yoke thing and nothing happened. Mm-hmm. And then they went into the stores.
Yeah.
And Jomo them team ain't waste no time telling the F&M to go play with their parents.
Yeah.
Because he said, okay,
or
y'all
your
want to know?
grandparents or their parents or their parents. Which you best stop where you feel like.
He said, hey, you could tell when they have young people on their team. This video is a young person idea who say, hey, we going to tell them go play their ma.
Yeah.
And this video was definitely play with your ma.
And we will know where the hell them eggs are today.
I heard someone was asking where the eggs. You could find them right here on the shelf. Super value market supervision. It's no joke. It's the Golden Yoke. Promises made, promises delivered. Doing this for you, Bombers.
What a wonderful day!
You must say, well, if all I was looking for was egg, why anyone asked me and I still minister responsible for egg?
It's right there in the store.
I putting them on the shelf?
I saw a lot of complaints over the weekend. I don't know if we complain just to complain about the packaging. I don't see anything wrong with the packaging.
How long you plan to have egg in this package?
No, I don't see anything wrong. They was like it
the question is, when you buy eggs, how long does a carton of egg last in your house?
Now, I'm about to say something that you already say I bougie, but this is going to make me sound even bougier. I have an egg dispenser thing.
That's my point.
So I just put it and I put it in and I
in my
throw it
house,
straight.
we call it the egg bowl. It ain't no
It ain't a bowl. It's like
no, we just have a clear bowl. We take the egg out the package because you know the store package.
You put it in one and then when you move it, the next one rolls down to the front.
That's no. It's an egg bowl. Just have a
I do not have an egg bowl. But the point is, why y'all talking about the packaging? To me, it looks good.
I plan to throw this in the garbage immediately.
You know, I keep telling people that. I just be like, we spend a lot of time on packaging for stuff that we really just about to throw in the garbage.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. I haven't bought any of the eggs because I didn't need any right now. But I'd like to try the eggs to see what they are like. So the eggs are now in the stores. But like I said with that video, you could tell he have young people on his team. You could tell they be on TikTok, and they were like, you call for me.
Yeah.
You send for me.
The egg. Oh, I know that's what this is. This is the egg, yeah.
You sent for me.
Yeah.
So here I am.
Yeah.
Someone say the eggs are delicious. I got some this weekend.
Oh boy. All that means is the chicken eat plenty cockroach.
Someone say we always see all of Jomo teeth. Honestly. He loves to smile. There's nothing wrong. Just like this one. You can always see teeth.
Oh boy.
There's nothing wrong with people who like to smile.
Smiling is good.
I think we still have, we have one last video, and then we're gonna read some of the comments. So let's go to the last video.
Jomo Campbell and the Centerville crew. Hey Jomo Campbell, play music. Bad your butt. Boy now. Jomo Campbell in the house says, yo, we're gonna burn it down. How come you didn't know? You should stay out. Jomo Campbell gonna kick you about. You're too bold and wrong. And tonight we play your last song. Once you're in, prepare to take it. Make your mind a boy and face it. Remember, Centerville, don't cry. Little boy, we don't really hate you, 'cause we have no real big reason to know. But tonight you're gonna die. You can't please the crowd. You're playing much too loud.
That Mr. Jomo, he is what you call an awesome young man.
Yeah, now, and when you fall along the way, crowd will shout, hip hooray.
He really cares. He has compassion for the people.
Either you're in or out, we gotta know what you're all about. You're too bold and not strong.
Booyaka.
You did not just say booyaka. You are too old to be saying boo. Now, I did say during the break, because, you know, I be very honest with y'all. I was like, now, I love the song, Jomo, but what a Bahamian artist. And
It's
both of
either
these
you
men corrected
in
me and said that he
or out.
also has Bahamian artist performance songs as well.
Jomo about, so watch your mouth.
Who you talking to, boy? You really lose your mind.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You know, na 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 na. Centerville got plenty people. All they want is Jomo. They know that Campbell cares. Jomo going all over. He listen to you cry. He trying to get it sorted. He put the people first. That's why they vote for Jomo. All he got is plans. He thinking about the kids. Safe place for them to learn. Right here in Centerville, a new community center. A pool so they could swim. Support the local schools, student development.
Okay, I like that one. I like the one. I can take it back. I like
All
that
they
one.
want is Jomo in
Jomo
Centerville.
is
They
like
say,
Omo.
Jomo is like Omo.
They don't say that in it. It's not Jomo. It's like
perfect.
Omo.
That's the perfect right.
No Jomo's like Omo. You really trying to get that to do. But, you know, I honestly cannot. Y'all know there are certain certain candidates you really just can't say anything bad about.
And he could play the guitar in his spare time. I don't know when he's got time to do all
I know
this.
he can play his guitar in his spare
He
time.
was just to the Exuma Regatta, a chicken in the plantain with the band on the stage, icing, a chicken, a chicken, a chicken, a chicken, a chicken. And he got a little foot move.
I like the
You
song.
can beat that? You ain't gonna beat that. What to do? Try back in 5 years. Jomo, how much of these you say you want? He could do 2 more. And then...
Someone say Barris is an honorary Bahamian, so that counts.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
And there's nothing bad that I could say about him. His page is very updated, so if there's anything that you want to know, even if you want to watch us, literally go on the page and there we are.
Yeah.
He has photos, he has videos, he shares videos from the PLP's page onto his page. He has his progress plan. I mean, there's really nothing you could say. It's a very updated page. And it seemed like the people love him. Let me read some of the comments. Jomo is like Omo. You're the best, Jomo. Jomo is a great man. He's so humble. If nobody cares, Campbell cares. Who's Campbell? Jomo. Okay.
Yeah.
Russell can't compete where he can't compare. Who's Russell?
Russell is the
The F&M man.
Yeah.
Oh, the accountant.
Yeah.
Big smile as big as his heart. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Shout out to the Campbell Cares team. We rollin' with Jomo. He's down to earth, humble, well educated, and a valley boy. Yes, we love our Minister Jomo. Sonny, Centerville been eating those eggs. Well, why you didn't guess none? You don't know we like things.
It was secret.
What was secret?
The egg. He wanted to give it to the Centervillians voice.
Jomo is the man that brought progress to Centerville, hardworking and dedicated to the betterment of Centerville and his constituents.
And build the Tower of Babel in his spare time.
It's a community center. And I think somebody did say a pool's supposed to be going in there.
I tell you one thing, if you put a pool there, next thing you know, they're going to put a wall around Centerville, and then you're going to need to swipe a card to get it.
We will return Jomo back to the House of Assembly. Someone say big tune. I ain't gonna lie, that last one was a big tune. This person wrote an essay. Every day, Mr. Campbell is on the ground in Centerville listening to residents, solving problems, checking in on those who need support the most. From helping small businesses cut through red tape to advocating for safer streets and better services for seniors, his daily work is hands-on and focused on real results for the community. All right. Someone say, I think the packaging is the PLP colors on it. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. I thought it was golden yolk.
Perfect for throwing in the garbage. Nothing they say makes me want to keep the cotton longer than the 2 minutes it take for me to
I thought it was golden because it was called the golden yolk. So I thought that's why it was in, isn't it black and yellow?
It's a package that I can't wait to throw in the garbage as soon as I get home. Eggs don't stay in my fridge in a carton.
Someone say we could bring Jomo on the show. Y'all gotta ask Jomo if he wanna come on the show. That ain't up to us. Centerville strong. Just say Jomo playing dirty. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't playing clean. But I do want to ask the question that we do ask. So now that we've seen, is there any independent candidates in that area? No. So now that we've seen COI's candidate, Jamal Woodside, we still have his photo. Let's put it up so people could see. So now that we've seen Jamal Woodside, who's the COI's candidate, there you go.
Nice picture.
There's Jamal. Now we've seen F&M's candidate, Darwin Russell. There he goes.
Like his glasses.
Yes,
wonderful.
looks very
studious.
Studious, he does.
Been to Prince William.
And
that's
we just finished PLP's candidate, Jomo Campbell. Look at that smile. I'm gonna ask you why are you smiling like him? Just because he's smiling, you have to show me your teeth.
I don't know what to say. I want to say that unless Jomo trips down or something.
Okay, so I have to ask. So stop. So I have to ask like I normally ask. So first, second, third, who do you think is... I laugh at the comments. Who do you think is going to be ahead in this race come election?
What I think I want to say is I think Mr. Russell is exactly what we'll need in the Senate for direction and for some sobriety and some continuity and for some seriousness. And his time as a senator is going to be...
But when I said I hope certain people don't stop with politics, you turn around and tell me that is insinuating that I think that they're going to lose.
But you
could say, so how he could get in the Senate?
Because
how he could get in the Senate? He has to be appointed in the Senate.
Ain't nowhere in the Parliament for him to sit, Sancheska. You can't see what's happening, eh?
So Jomo is
I think Jomo beats him by 1,200. And as a matter of fact, I prepared to put 6 bears on it.
I think there are certain areas where I think the F&M was just like, we have to run somebody.
So someone say Reese beat Christie. Yeah, and Christie didn't go on and repent. The people love Christie again too. Y'all ain't see him on the ground?
It ain't fair.
Yeah.
It ain't fair.
Darwin, you've been to Prince William. That's it. That's the highlight.
That's it. All right. We have 10 minutes left in the show. We're going to give out things or we got to wait till tomorrow?
We got to give away something. We got to give away something. My desire to give away is strong upon me.
Say, Sonny, you'll need Jomo in the race. I was trying to help.
1,200.
Landslide for Jomo. Okay. Sonny, be real. Okay. All right. So we're giving out things now. We have 10 more minutes in the show. We can't give out everything today, so I think we have to split it with tomorrow. Do you want to tell them the announcement that we're going to do while we do it?
I'll let you tell them so I could just flap and be excited when you say it. That's my role here. You say exciting things, and then I flap and be excited when you say it.
We're taking the show on the road.
Yeah! See how I did it?
Sonny, this hairstyle styling. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have things that we're giving away. We still have these Royal Bahamas Defense Force Family Fun Day stakeout tickets that we're giving away. This man was giving these out in pairs to men because there's something about him and man that I'm not sure
because
what he's
man have to take
into.
a woman.
Yeah, but why can't I just take my friends? I can't buy my friend a steak. Why man have to go take a woman? You give woman one ticket, you give man two.
So he could
I'm
take
watching
woman.
you. I'm watching you very closely.
So he could take woman.
We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these gift certificates to Premier Importers worth $100.
Why can you not
courtesy.
say Premier?
What did I say, Premier?
No, you did not.
What did I say?
What did she say? Premier.
Finance? Please come out of my face.
But at least...
2 before, please leave me alone.
But at least I can say Premier.
2 before, finance? Please leave me
so
alone.
we have gift certificates from Premier.
I did not say that. I said Premier.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, how we doing this?
We got to shotgun it.
We're just going to give... Okay, somebody say, Linda said, my ceiling need to fix. All right, Linda. Linda, E7F8Z. You got a gift certificate?
Voter's card? Linda have a voter's card?
Linda, do you have a voter's card? And tell us your real name, please. There you go.
323-7775-698-0775. The first caller from Southern Shores, because I want to do one more for them as well. Give us a call. We have a ticket for you. I actually have something I want to show you. 323-7775.
Sandy Homeboy was good on Friday. No, don't tell me that. Was he better than me? Say Homeboy was good.
Hey, I know talent when I see it.
Wow.
Producer?
I'm trying to see. Linda Butler. So Linda Butler, that's a real name. You have a voter's card?
Bring your voter's card. You can't pick it up without your voter's card. That is what you get for participating in the process. And who are these courtesy of?
Penn Mackey, the other person that he loves very much. These are from Dennerly Penn. All right. Someone say Defense Force Steaks is be good. All right. Tawisha Fernanda from Facebook. You get a steak.
Juicy,
because you say this be good.
Succulent. And when is the date?
This is for May 2nd, which is, that's this Saturday. So you go to HMBS Coral Harbor between 12 and 5.
You know what the HMBS stands for?
Her Majesty something?
Well, Her Majesty did. It's His Majesty's now. His Majesty's Bahamian Ship Coral Harbor.
Oh, I didn't know it was ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So this is for Tawisha Fernanda. Is that your real name?
Nobody on the phone? 323-7775-698-0775. I do have something I want to show you. Can we show it to everybody?
You know what? Fabulous T. Martin. Anyway, when we come up, what do you have to show me?
Producer, show Sonny my clip. Oh, he don't know. Look for my clip and then show it to Sonny.
We have to make the announcement.
323-7775. Make the announcement.
We are taking the show on the road. So we will be in Cat Island.
That's us going to Cat Island.
That's I ain't going to Cat Island and that. Y'all better put me on a plane. What was I'm brave driving the boat?
That's the best we got.
Whew, put me on a plane. So we're taking the show on the road. So we'll be in Cat Island, I think, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday?
Yes.
So we'll be in Cat Island Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I think we're going for the opening of the airport.
Of the Arthur Sound International Airport.
And of course, you know, we're going to be doing other
a little bit of
stuff as
dilly-dallying
well.
about the place, meeting the people.
Yeah, so y'all get to see us from not behind this desk.
Soaking in the ambience.
Yeah. So that's
right,
the first announcement. The second announcement is going to have to wait for another time. We're
Let's
going
go to the phone line.
We're going to the phone lines.
Hello, caller. Hey, caller. Not there? Let's take it on. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi. You from Southern Shores?
Yes, I'm calling from Southern Shores.
Oh,
hoping that I can
fantastic.
get a certificate.
Yes, you can.
Do you have a voter's card?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. So hold the line. My producer can take your name and your number, and then you can pick this up from right here at the studio. Bring your voter's card when you come.
Thank you.
All right. This person, just because you said this, and I think I said this on the show before, you're going to get this. Fabulous T. Martin, what is your real name? They said, I don't even know if it's a man or woman, my mommy has let me eat steak. So because your mommy has let you eat steak.
You come for one.
You know, that's how the little children is coming in their bag. They don't ask.
Yeah.
They don't say, can I have this? You know,
Yeah. I always just like them.
yeah,
guy.
my mommy's let me eat that, you know.
Yeah.
So since your mommy has let you eat steak, Fabulous T. Martin. I need your
that the
real
real name?
name, please, so we can give to our producer for you to be able to have woman. She said woman. Is that your real name? Is that your real name? Bring back some flour cakes. You know I never ate flour cakes.
Don't worry, we will have flour cake for you in Kid Island. Flour cake people, we are on our way. Get the flour cakes ready.
All right, we still have more stuff to give away. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi.
Trying to win a ticket for State of Coral Harbor.
You want to win a ticket for
So
State to
stay
Coral
All
Harbor?
right,
Give
no
her
problem.
one.
All right, hold the line.
You know which day?
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Bring your brand into focus and make your impact on the nation. Go all in with the Impact Bundle, featuring live liners and an in-studio interview. Prefer targeted reach? Audio plus digital delivers radio and digital placements. Or be seen with our television bundle with 20 TV ads across broadcast and streaming. Call 4-666-173. Eye on the Nation.
So you want a space. But not just any space. You need something with a little more potential. So how about 1,000 square feet of room to play with? Superb audio and video production capability, digital LED wall, full lighting grid, and about 124 seats to accommodate a full studio audience with so many other features. Make us your home for your next concert, conference, and so much more. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. Here at ILTV Studios, we'd love to bring your next event to life. So what do you say? Do you want our space?